Hey folks, welcome back to BenOrBreak. I'm your host Ben, and we're back with Skyrim today. First thing is first, we've got a bandit bounty to claim, not far from here in Orathime. Some miserable little bandit cave as far as I remember, but that's a good place to start for this episode. It looks like it is a nice, beautiful, foggy day. Coming up on midday. We're just heading north out of Rorikstead. Looks like there's some bandits on the road here, too. Seems like there's always bandits here. Well, we know what to do about that. Assuming they're hostile.
You'll regret.
Yeah.
Fight. Come on.
Bold woman. Pulling out a mace and attacking someone on horseback.
Let's see what you're made of.
But she has friends.
You won't get the best of me.
Oh, this one's still alive. Oops. Put my weapon away early. Alright, sounds like we still have an archer. Yep.
Now you're mine.
No, you. And one more. And shout out to Convenient Horses for making horses feel like the tanks that they were historically. Alright, Frost, let's get moving. Our bounty lies roundabouts that way. Unfortunately, there's a stream in the way. There might be a bridge down there, but it's possible we can ford the stream up here. Yes, this looks much more doable. Just gotta get up this slope. Not too familiar with this part of Skyrim, to be honest. Right, if you're trying to get from, say, Whiterun to Morthal, you'll usually go through Labyrinthian or use a cart. There's not a lot of cause for quite taking this route. To Solitude, sure, plenty, but we have to go east from here before heading back west. Of course, I'm not sure. It's possible all the fog also making it harder to recognize terrain than I might have recognized otherwise, but... Okay, watercourses don't actually do this in real life, usually. They don't typically split. Streams join. That's how streams get bigger. Small ones flow into big ones, but they usually won't split entirely, except over some rapids, which I guess is what's going on here, so we can excuse it. River deltas also split when the water slows way down, and we're here. Way down when it hits the sea. Well, let's see what they have on display. Corpses, naturally. Well, whoever's in here doesn't want to be bothered. That's what we're here for. Let's go. I believe this is a bounty from the Hold of Morthal, but don't quote me on that. We'll have to find out. Okay, I'm seeing one smith up there, another by the fire. Let's see what we can do. Mammoth snouts. These might be poachers. I did see a mammoth ribcage out front. So far, so good. I hear someone around the corner. I'm going to try to get over there without exposing ourselves to light too much. Let's quick save. bandit chief, who I assume that is, we will not be able to take by surprise, I assume. They have their backs to a wall with a fire in front of them. Could take out that guy, though. Wow, we must be quiet. And it is dark in here, so...
People say Skyrim is one of the most dangerous places
Keep
in
talking.
Tamriel. I think they're wrong. It's...
Huh. Well, she did react when we hit her, but it was a little slow. I don't know if there was an AI bug going on or not. There's some valuable loot here. Alright, let's... I keep a journal. Damn those giants. Just one mammoth would have feed us for a month, but they herd them around like prized cattle, never taking an eye off them. We funded this area dry. Unless we get a kill soon, we'll have to find somewhere else to camp. Poachers indeed. Oops, did not need to pick up that pickaxe. We don't need to. Okay. And I believe this cave, I do remember the interior of this cave. I believe it's just a one-way. Sorry, not one way. Oh, they do have a loot room back here. I didn't remember this. Really simple dungeon. Not even really a dungeon. Just a place to put enemies. Not a bad thing. I know lots of people would prefer it to grinding through a huge Dwemer dungeon. Don't remember this. Does this just take us back to the entrance as usual? Yep. Well, we'll finish looting out here. Lots of mushrooms. Do some good alchemy with these. Okay. Ooh, another one of these Morrowind rings. Ring of Sunfire. Poison and disease resistance increased by 20%. Magic resistance by 10. Not particularly great, and I don't really know how that poison and disease resistance is associated with Sunfire, but I am not exactly deep in the lore. Yeah, it's going to take longer to loot this place than it did to clear it. Which is fine. We'll be done in just a moment. Not late enough in the day to bother sleeping. Probably infested with fleas anyway. Right. Let's get out back to our friend Frost and get moving to the real adventure today. We're heading up north into Hoffingar to help Barbas gain the favor of his master Clavicus Vile and maybe accomplish the same ourselves while we do that. Where is Frost? Uh-oh. I swear I parked him right here. Frost? Frost, come here, buddy. You get stuck down here or something? Here he is. Well, we need that horse's help. There you are. What were you doing all the way up here, buddy? Didn't like the water? Oh, didn't like the mud crab? Problem solved easily enough. There, see? All better now. Come here, boy. Good boy. Stash these last few things. Make sure our carry weight's staying down. Let's move. So westward, we have a rumor to follow up on something. Someone left a note in Markarth about information at the Shrine of Periites, so that is where we are headed first. So that'll be straight west. We've traveled this road recently. Broken Tower readout is cleared right now. So should be an uneventful journey. I say that, never is. We'll see what adventures we get up to. How's that? Now, rationally, we should probably try to be crossing the streams in the same places that we crossed getting here to make sure we're not stuck on the wrong side of the water. But I do like exploring new bits of Skyrim. Fortunately, I don't think this is a good place for a horse to be riding, so we have to, yeah, backtrack up the hill. Oh, sorry, that's just an elk. I thought it was a goat. Sorry, I thought it was a wolf from the coloring, but just the shadows. I've definitely played characters who would definitely hunt down the elk when given the chance for the extra leather for crafting, but I don't think we're going to bother doing that. Strange, there's a light here. I don't recall seeing this on the way through. And a single fish. No, a rabbit? Some kind of shrine. Let's see what might be a forsworn encampment over there. And a saber cat there. Alright, careful, Frost. We backed ourselves into a corner that there's no easy way out of. Guess we'll go down this way. Much better. No, we still haven't done that. I think we found all the other ingredients for her, just not the Nern root. Okay, back on the road. This should be a nice, easy, straight shot most of the way. Looks like an Imperial patrol, and
I'd say you're an Imperial scout. If so, well met.
the adventurers that we left here a while back.
Yeah.
Was this the captain up here? Think so. We helped them with some dungeon. I think it was a vampire dungeon. But it looks like they haven't been cleaned up yet by the Immersive World Encounters mod. Link in the description if I remember to put it there. Wolves. Sorry, making a quick save. It does freeze my game for like a second or two when I do that. Hopefully it's not too noticeable. I think I have it set to give plenty of time for saving to make sure the file gets written properly and fully. I think Special Edition is a little bit smoother in that regard. But we're playing Legendary Edition because that's where I built the mod list. And well, at least started building it years ago. Back before Special Edition was the thing. Wasn't worth it to me to redo it in a new edition with not all the mods available. Still, there's some that aren't available in Special Edition, and the community for Legendary Edition keeps backporting stuff. So, pretty happy. Alright, roundabouts when we get to Karthwasten, which is, I believe, just over the hill. We'll have to strike out into the wilds. At which point this fog might become a bit more of a hindrance for navigation again. There's our friend Talsgar the Wanderer. Wandering. Naturally. Yep, let's head straight through and see exactly how to get to this shrine. I'll try to remember. Passing through town, we should... You know the saying I've been using, wear something a little less conspicuous. Let's give another save also. I don't really remember if the path continues through town or not. suppose not. Okay. Beautiful place. I don't mind the mist at all in that regard. What is that? Stone. Or is it just a tree? Oh, there's something here. Not just wolves. Normally I'd wait for them to attack. Well, often I wait for them to attack, but wolves, they always attack. I thought there was a second one. Did we... It's curious, I never recall seeing this here. Dragons? I don't think this is the Shrine of Periite. Interesting. We have Potion, Steel Dagger of the Threads. What does that do? Reduces targets with 7% or less remaining health to 1 point of health. That's not particularly useful. Diamond, however, is. Necromancy. Hey, Frost. Oops, sorry about that, folks. I don't think this is the shrine we're looking for. Perhaps this is. See someone there, perhaps at an alchemy table? Yes, indeed. Excuse me, hello.
A wanderer, yes? No, pilgrim, perhaps. You have come to commune with Periite, Taskmaster, and Blighted Lord, yes?
Tell me more.
He is the pus in the wound. Oh, proper ones curl their noses, but it's pus that drinks foul humors and restores the blood. I worship Periite, yes, because sometimes the world can only be cleansed by disease.
It's an interesting philosophical position. Don't mind if I read this to you. Fatal Push by Kirin. Let's see if this is long. It is looking perhaps too long for us to read on stream. I believe this is from Immersive NPCs. Okay. The proof of evil deeds, let it be remembered, a goblet for basic needs, and a life unjustly surrendered. Traveler, canst thou make right? Where there was wrong, have mercy. Second witnessed to Mehrunes Dagon when all was chaos. Perhaps a poison goblet. Yes, let us commune with Periite, or Periite, however Kesh says it.
Need something? Not everyone has the stomach required to entreat my lord. But Kesh likes you, friend. There is a way Periite may speak to us, who will take him in. If you wish to commune with him, we'll need the incense.
Well, tell me.
Yes, the incense. Fetch for me a deathbell flower, 1 silver ingot, a flawless ruby, and some vampire dust. Then I will show you how.
Conveniently, I did kind of know we'd be heading this way for this quest, but so I did, when we left our house in Riften, pack the necessary goods, I believe. So it will be just a moment to pull those out. I'm putting back the stuff that we're not going to need. And let's see, silver ingot, flawless ruby, death bell flower, and vampire dust. Not the biggest fan of fetch quests, so I figured it didn't strain credulity too much. Well, it's just really worth our time to actually come prepared for this. Not have to scrounge. We don't have to make this travel up to this God's Forsaken Shrine too many times. I have the items you requested.
Ah, have you? Let Kesh have them. Yes, this will create a fine fume.
This will create a fine fume. I love that line. I don't really know why. Alright, let's create a fine fume.
That should do. Now, inhale deeply.
Shout out to Rudy for making some of these Periite themes burrows glow with ENB light. Mods link in the description if I remember. You sure this is safe, Kesh? The pus that cleans the wound. The pus that cleans the wound.
How can I assist?
Breathe deep, mortal. I would have you hear me well. So let these vapors fill your lungs.
Oh, what is this? Have I been poisoned?
Sense, but no more poison than a fool after too much wine.
What do you want with me?
I have watched you for some time, you know. The decisions you've made intrigue me, and I wonder if you are the proper agent for a task of mine.
What task?
I sent a blessing to Mundus, a wasting plague that infected a scattering of Breton villages. One of my monks, the elf Orchendor, was sent to gather these afflicted. He shepherded them into Bethardums for me, but has since lost his way. I will not stand for betrayal. I want you to go to Bethardums and kill Orchendor in my name.
And in return?
The pettiness of mortals. I had almost forgotten. I can grant you a powerful token for this task. An escutcheon of Dwemer make, capable of shielding you from both the spell and sword.
Now we are speaking the same language.
Return when the elf lies dead, and it will be yours.
We are, after all, a member of the Dark Brotherhood. Paid killing is nothing new. We'll fulfill your request.
So you have, mortal. Go now. Kill Orchendor.
Hell, that was a bad trip. It started raining while we were in there. I don't suppose Kesh would allow us to sleep here for the night to sleep that off. It appears not. Let's see what we're dealing with. Straight west some more. Out of character, I believe I've only actually completed this quest once. A lot of things in Skyrim I've done on, 2 or 3 characters, but this I don't really recall. Skeever, natural. Oh, no, that's a wolf, sorry. Oh man, it's beautiful out here with rain though. Let's see what we can find. This is the direction we're heading anyway, on our way to fulfill an agreement we made with another Daedric Prince. We probably shouldn't let our commitments get too ahead of us in that regard. I hear the Daedra are not kind debtors. We are far enough from the main roads that, yeah, I don't recognize this terrain very much. I know where we are in general, but the specifics escape me. Well, we don't need to tangle with that bear, so we won't, unless it tangles with us. Athardums. Dormer ruin indeed. It's getting late. Perhaps one of those sleeping bags is available. Assuming the troll isn't using them. Did we get it? Looks like it. Oops, just hopped right off, alright. This isn't any ordinary camp, this is a Forsworn. Interesting. Well, I can't say I mourn their loss. Just picked up a weapon, did not mean to, just an iron dagger, we don't want that. Looks like a trapper or hunter. Huh. A reading Forsworn. And another. Okay, Frost. I think this is probably a good place to spend the night. Good enough. The occupants of this place won't be coming back. Alright, let's give it 11 hours. Perfect. Just remember to eat. Potatoes. And the rain is cleared up. Doubly good. Well, we're not far, according to our map. Indeed. We're almost right on top of it. Ah, we had come too far up the mountain. Assuming, of course, that this is our target. What do you think, Frost? Do see someone down there. Why don't you wait here? Okay. He'll be back soon. Looks like we're coming at this from an unexpected angle. I believe these are Orkendo's followers. And they're armed and ready to kill. Whoa, okay. Daggers do not have good range. Oh, gross. Well, I don't think I've been puked on during combat yet. It's an interesting experience. Okay, so the game kind of would have expected us to approach from the north, it looks like. We came from the west. Anything else over here? Sometimes there's little secrets in these spots. Oh, I'm just falling off. My apologies. Alas. Okay, we should be careful. There might be more than just these poor sods to contend with. Is a Dwemer ruin. More signs of Periite, a dragon. Hopefully it won't be too hard to get back up to Frost up on that ridge. Interesting. Well, we didn't even have to kill this one. Just drop dead of the plague themselves, I suppose. It's a good thing this Nightingale armor has a mask, eh? We're not going to sneak up on this guy. Let's see if he's really prepared to fight. Just like it. What is this, our exit? Requires key. This might be a real Dishonored moment. Our Nightingale armor grants us immunity to fall damage. Perfect. Just a trap? Indeed. Well, we can turn that off. Hopefully this not a trap. So far so good. Into Bethardums. Poisons. Radioactive sludge. Yep, I will link the specific mod for that in the description. Ooh, did we already have an Amulet of Dibella? That seems useful. Yep, we did. Good. 5% speech. Nothing to be sneezed at. That's for prices and persuasion checks, I believe. See a skeever over there. A locked gate. This is the wee little skeever. It's probably very diseased, though. Infectious rat. Yep, better to put a infectious rat at rest. Probably suffering. Is this place a maze? Seem to be a lot of paths. Okay, well. It appears that we need to finish exploring that room before we continue. This may also just be an isolated room. Come here, buddy. That's better. Pass in peace to Sithis. Okay, looking at somewhere in here. Almost. Got it. More poisons. Pass in peace to Sithis. Sithis. Too many S's. STH. Sithis. Humming in their sleep. Okay. These poor sods are probably just as diseased as the ones outside. Let's quick save.
Heed our call if you deem us worthy. Our leader, or Chender, has led us here, and for that we are thankful. He has shown us that our suffering is not a punishment, but a blessing.
Yes, a blessing. For many months we have sought your guidance, yet we have heard nothing from you. If we do not please you, give us a sign so that we may understand why.
Yes, a sign. We are lost without your guidance. On the 9th of Rain's hand, our prayers went unanswered. Yet here we stand, not faltering in our belief that soon you will show yourself to us.
Yes, show yourself to us. Until that day, we will continue to devote our lives to you and suffer for you.
Yes, suffer for you.
Well, perhaps we should end their suffering. Interesting. Perietti seems to have said that these were not his true followers. But they seem devout enough. I knew we weren't going to be able to get the drop on all three of them, so I figured I should just strike while I could. Oh, gross.
Where are you? I knew I'd find you. You won't get the best of me. Mercy.
Hopefully that projectile attack didn't give us a long-term poison effect. It looks like it did not. Do not need to grab that dagger. We do not need iron daggers. Okay. Interesting. No, best to stick to the shadows. Away from that green goop. Armed. Person above seems to be armored. Can really get through here undetected.
Keep your eyes and ears open, my brothers and sisters. Fortundor needs us to keep vigilant while he convenes with Periites and the Arcanex.
Periites is in the Arcanex. Noted. Someone just saw us, it sounds like.
Now you're mine.
Maybe time to turn up the difficulty soon. Yes, it may. We can try it for a bit. We've been an apprentice for quite a while. With our difficulty mods, I mean apprentices. A difficulty, it's not just easy mode like it is in the base game. What's that? Well, at least that rat isn't very observant. There we go. That's a little embarrassing. This person's not very observant. Okay. I guess our sneak skill's getting pretty good. Unfortunately, stealth is kind of tend to break the game after a certain point. I figured it'd be okay with us doing a melee stealth build. Like, ranged stealth is just busted. Oh, I think we forgot to throw that lever. Okay. Gold, we will mine that. I think that is worth our time. Though, of course, with a transmute spell, any silver or iron can also be gold if we so choose. That has done the trick. Quick save. What is that? Dead spider? Okay. They heard something. But not in time.
Anybody there? Now you're mine.
Disgusting. Ooh. Not going to be bested by some sick peasant. Even on a higher difficulty setting. No, just a wrecked piece of dwarven lighting, it looks like. Okay. Which way is onward? Probably that way. So we will explore here first. The right way is the wrong way. So there's a chest here. There's also all these animunculi dispensers. So I have the strangest feeling that we will be attacked if we try to loot this chest. But we are, yep. We are thieves. Oh, a necklace of major smithing. That's actually useful. And time to get out our sword and shield. hard to make this creatures of metal and steam flinch. Oh man, we're just beating on them. I think the frost effect from Chillrend is helping. Oh wow. But they are literal machines. And we're running low on stamina. A little bit terrifying. We'll try looting some of this Dwemer scrap for now, but my high hopes for Dwemer dungeons are usually quickly quashed, and I have to leave stuff behind. Thankfully that blade started at the bottom end of this course, not the top. See at least 2 afflicted. Third, farther down. May be able to get the majority of these as stealth kills. That patch of lighting on the top of the stairs will be a little tricky. Try these ones. They are in shadow. And if we stay still, get some good opportunities.
What was that?
Nope. Ow, my head! How humiliating. It looks like it just got our hood. Whew. That could have gone worse. Also, yeah, shield did not quite solve that problem. Okay. I'm not sure about the ethics of slaughtering these people, but what was their incantation? They're literally just waiting and suffering for a god who doesn't care for them? Or Kendor has gone down to the airdrome. He believes some of the old Dwemer machines down there will help him commune with our blighted lord. Just a chest. Whoa, not just a chest. Another ambush chest. Well, we don't have this enchantment left, so despite the high weight, it might be worth howling out of here. Oh, blast. Oh, there's more. Okay. Okay, that's a lot. They're not warriors. Whew. Okay, the slow motion when an enemy power attacks perk is kind of cool with that spider jump. trying to focus down that one. But swords are not very good at beating down machines. Whew. Is this not the way? Is this the way forward? Or should we have gone up those stairs? Oh, drummer dungeons. Not touch that green fume, eh? Bardam's Upper District. Well, let's see what's back here then. Also, Bethesda's Upper District. Is that where the other door comes out? Up there? I'm a bit curious. So many paths. Always loot in those little corners. To reward the curious, I suppose. Bethesda's dwelling. What, one of many dwellings?
Are you asleep? I know you can't hear me, brother. I don't like what we've become. We've been here so long, and what do we have to show for it? Orchender promised a place where we would be accepted and taken care of. He promised Periite would be present at all times and give us comfort in our suffering.
We'll hear the rest of that conversation. I figured she might get up. We should probably pick this lock first.
Forgive me for saying this, brother, but I have not felt Periite's presence. I want out. I want to leave this place. I long for the fresh air of the Reach. This place only makes us sicker. But who am I kidding? I know you wouldn't let me leave, brother. You truly believe in Orchender and his promises. I know this place will eventually kill us. I have come to accept that. But I will always regret the day I introduced you to Orchender.
What do we do? He has accepted her fate. Her brother will not let her leave. Can we kill her brother without killing her? I don't think so. Perhaps with magic. Oh, come on. She doesn't see us. pursues.
Someone there? Where are you?
Perhaps this was a bad idea. Tried to help her. But our little crying eye spell did not do enough.
You can't hide from me.
Oh well, must have run off.
We will let her go. Perhaps she may be the only afflicted left alive in this place when we're done. If she leaves of her own volition, all the better. There is a final consideration. Is she infected with this plague? Would permitting her to leave spread it? We believe that's likely, but we've been exposed too. So it's not like killing her will remove all risk. No, we will take the risk and we will let her walk. If she's ready to leave this horror, then we will let her. At least have the chance. Anything over here? An ore vein. Gold. Sure. Oh, uh-oh, having this bug. Well, onward to stop the elf, who's leading all this madness. Nothing there, just this is our path forward. See no animunculi dispensers, so hopefully we can just safely loot this chest. Our number of health, well, that'll just about put us over carry weight, but it is enchanted. Probably not good enough, so we won't take it. Okay, good enough for now. Scared me. Well, these are tough. Versus swords and daggers, at least. That one casts lightning. Some grand assembly hall. I do like little places like this which show us at least something about Dwemer history and culture. You know what I mean? Not just more endless tunnels. What does this lever do? Only one way to find out. Yikes. This one seems not to have cared. Nope, did not mean to click sit, meant to click loot. I saw the one that was on that platform go flying that direction. So many benches. Let's see if that corpse disappeared into Etherius or not. Maybe him over there. Yes. Stocks. Did Dwemer build these? These more recent editions. Perhaps the latter, since they're made out of wood, which would presumably have disintegrated in the centuries since the Dwemer disappeared. Not really sure it would have been worth it to bring wood all the way down here, but someone seems to have attempted it. Loot up there? No, just a broken pipe, I think. Full armored. Should be safe in the shadows here. Why are you moving more slowly? That was not a kill.
Over here.
Oh, blast. Come on, unsneak, unsneak. Why? Oh gosh, we're still stuck, aren't we?
I'll make you pay.
I think it was when we accidentally clicked to sit on that bench.
You don't have a chance.
There's a bug that you get when you do an animation after interacting with an object. Sometimes it gets you stuck. So we'll see if that's really the case. Someone else is in combat with us. Okay. Well, are we at least sneaking our normal speed? No, we're not. Why? We are hungry. I don't think that would have anything to do with it. Nightingale armor. Reactive barrier. Does it also have speed active? Can't see. We can try putting it off and on. Oh, she still sees us. Oops, did not mean to hit console.
Gonna cry now.
Okay, thank you, Violins. A kill move camera mod. Link in the description. That was a bit too much spinning, though. That's better. Gosh. Why is it that the Afflicted didn't have to deal with these animunculi? I should never stay for the second strike if the first one doesn't kill. Well, let's level up. I'm trying not to save them. That is, like, save my level ups for later, so. Magica. Good enough for now. The other one didn't notice us, seemingly. We will take it. It's possible there's some loot in all this water, but I don't think it's really worth our time to go around in it for now. Let's finish this last Animunculus. I mean, I think there was one more. There might be multiple, but... Okay. We probably have to climb all of this. Looks like a chest as a reward for the curious. I did see an enemy walk past just now. Several. Okay. We will try to move quickly. Obviously them like crying out and clattering and falling to the ground and all that would alert them, but if our character was actually sneaking up, putting their hands over their mouths and slitting their throats silently, as we assume a professional killer would, then it's possible to have killed all three of them without anyone noticing. This is cool. Very memorable. Designs of the space here. Unfortunately, I mean, I say that, I don't remember the only other time I've been in here. I assume I must have been in here. Yeah, I know I've been in here. I got the Oblivion Walker achievement. I find all the Daedric artifacts. And our reward for this little adventure is one of those Daedric artifacts. Hope it's alright that I'm stopping to mine for the gold. Not really sure why our character is looking so very far down. Oh, because there's a body. Oh, we're over-encumbered, naturally. Okay. Oh, I actually didn't mean to drop that one. Wasn't that pick, though? What did I drop? Did I drop my pick? Yes, I do need that. Oh, the armor's so light, might as well take it to... Okay, so we do need to get rid of some of this armor junk. Gear, lever... I think we want to take the bigger pieces. They're more efficient with the mods that we have. That's... possibly enough for now. That'll help. Okay. Every time we've come across those dispensers in this quest, they have dispensed enemies, indeed. Not sure if it's worth it to try to kill the weaker one first. That worked well enough. Or if I should have engaged the lightning shooting one. Riveting ore. Be useful in the future. Hopefully I'm not saving too much, folks. I just want to hedge against either crashes or deaths due to our newly increased difficulty setting. I did mention Dwemer dungeons earlier in this episode, didn't I? What the... Definitely don't remember this. Kind of optics. Potion of cure disease, ironic. Device. I don't know if it's mods or if this is like base game good, but the lenses and the globe is fairly well done. From an effects standpoint, at least. Body bags. I saw the light move. Okay, good, no one here. This looks like it could be trapped. Bingo. Yep, I almost stepped on the pressure plate. No doubt that will release an enemy. Not yet. Okay, maybe when we touch the gate. No? Okay. Good. Anything behind this pipe? No. There's goop. And quite the profane-looking codex. Too bad that's not a readable or pick-upable book. Well, these are alchemical symbols. Naturally. Obviously, these are the product of alchemy. I mean, like, I don't know enough of the lore of real-world alchemy, but some of those were real-world symbols that have appeared in alchemy. So good job on whoever did the texture for that. Not sure if it's modded or base game. We're back in the lower district, and... Well, and what? Ah, here's our path. We weren't already here, were we? Okay, no, good. In this direction? More people. Okay, so perhaps that's just a side area over there? Thardum study. Yes, so we want to go to the side area first before we continue. Oh no, just... I misread my map. It really is just a minor loot corner. Cool. Right. Quick save. Someone is on patrol. Several someones. Okay, well, we're not getting back through that light undetected, so we'll have to stay in the shadow and see if they pass. Nice hat. One. Oh, I did not notice a fourth. Oops. I only saw the three. Okay, our health. I would consider jumping off the platforms here, but I really don't want to have to go through more dungeon to have to get back up here. It should just be us and him now. Okay. Well, that was my fault for not being more careful with counting how many enemies exactly I had to deal with. Stumbled right into the fourth one. Previously, we'd only seen patrols of up to 3. So I feel somewhat justified in my assumption that there would only be 3, but I should have checked. And a little more vigilant. That robed figure is still up there. And there's a rat. Okay.
What was that?
Kill any intruders on site.
Going to enjoy killing you.
Well, they saw me. Obviously.
I'll make you pay.
3 mages, eh? And their little rats. Oh, I suppose with breath attacks like that, they're all kind of mages. Well, that animation doesn't quite work, but okay. Rat parts. Is this their rat lab? Thought there was a second rat, but I might not have seen carefully. What were they doing just sitting at these tables with this goop? They were working on their goop project. Gross. Our vision is pretty dim. Yeah, we need to heal. There's a rat. They are very low level. And their sneak skill is very low. It probably helped that we were in shadow, but still. Oh, no great threat. Oh, new area, new quick save. The Arcanex, is this where we last heard Orkendor would be? Strummer Dungeon, they belong. See if there's beasties for us to contend with. Not yet. Okay. Do I hear? Orkendor did say he was going to be working on machines here, or at least that's what the note said. It's possible these are service to him. He's found some way of reprogramming them. And of course not a kill. I wasn't expecting it. I'm worried about having enough stamina. I can't just keep stun locking the one when the second one's going to come. Okay, one down. Okay, out of stamina. Okay, whoa. Something just hit us. Besides this thing, obviously. I think one of those spiders is a bolt thrower. Last, we're gonna get caught in a corner. Still don't have enough stamina back. Right. Time for attempt number 2. If we aren't able to resolve this combat in a satisfactory manner, we will just have to sneak past, which should be doable. Oh, we're stuck. Okay. Jump on over to here. That bash did not stagger him in time. We're gonna die. Perhaps this difficulty level is fine for dealing with afflicted, but not with these Dwemer machines. Do we have a weapon that would be better? Something blunt? Iron mace. Try it. No. Children's base damage is probably better, and the frost damage might be relevant against steam machines. Okay. What's our strategy? We'll not be hungry. That's a good start. Let's eat something. I should get rid of that in a moment. Restoration, not going to do anything. Spectral Arrow could maybe ping us some damage from range to start with, but I doubt that'll be better than our Dagger Sneak Attack. We could try to ambush that spider before the spheres show up. This was probably not the best way to do this. So low on stamina. Alas, we can't be working on increasing all of our stats. Oh. Jank, you've aggroed more spiders. Great. Last. Okay. Despite being overwhelmed, we're actually doing okay for a minute there, but now we're taking hits. Great. Jump in the water. They may not want to venture into the water. I guess we're cheesing the AI. Come on. Everything's going so dark. Where's our potions? How many hit points do we have? 7 out of our 200. Why is our auto potion not auto potioning? I mean, I guess we kind of, like, this isn't too cheesy, because if they do venture into the water, presumably their fires would be quenched. Yeah, that's right. Yeah, you run. That spider can get us still. It's starting to shoot at us. Here it comes. This one I'm more confident taking head on. Just alone. And we've recovered some stamina too. Okay, so it was doable. 3rd time's the charm, I guess. Spiders are doing their spider dance. Ah, too much weight. I think in the base game, the bent Dwemer scrap metal is the best value to weight ratio of Dwemer smeltables. You know, things to smelt down for Dwemer metal, but I think modded, that is not the case. You have to look at the exact documentation, but we're using mods that rebalance some of that. Make sure that, like, basically all Dwarven scrap is melted down. In base game, you can't melt down all scrap. Dwemer large plate metal. I think it makes it just so that generally the bigger pieces are going to be more efficient, more worth your time. It's like this Dwemer plate we might want to put back. This little strut. That little strut. Best. All right, and I should probably save before we crash, which we haven't at all. Back to normal, thankfully, it looks like. I don't want to lose all the progress from that whole engagement. Looks like there's a ramp back up from the water here, so perhaps circumventing the enemies by swimming was a possible design point of this area. Just making sure we're all healed. Not really sure why our auto potion wasn't working. Looks like it's still enabled. Okay. Maybe it just didn't detect a valid potion, or trip lag, or I don't know. There's a chest down there to our left. We'll grab before continuing up those stairs. Hopefully not be ambushed by something out of that dispenser, which is generally the way this dungeon has gone so far. Okay. Did I see a ballista down that hallway? Quicksilver. Sure. We're gonna probably be out of carry weight again, but we can use this. What am I hearing? That's a Centurion. Well, if it's just solo, we might be able to stagger lock it. Or just stay behind it. Frightening things, though. Whoa. Got that spin attack. And we're out of stamina. Come on. Pretty big, awkward machine. I don't know if we need this dynamo core for anything, but we'll grab it. We're not going to need all this stuff. Suppose we might as well just drink that. Though it's just going to run out. Sorry, folks. Okay, that'll do for now. Trying to like say stuff that's not just money but also experience. I guess anything's experience if you're selling it for money because that's speech XP. But I want to keep smithing materials and stuff if possible. Okay, I don't like the fact that there's a literal crossbow at the end of this hallway, so I'll save before going down it. I'm not sure if there's the kind of thing where you're like supposed to lure the Centurion back here and then fire it. Doesn't even seem to be interactable, so guess not. So many possible dispenser cylinders here. Crossbow doesn't look like it can be fired either. I know some of them you can. Thinking of the ones in the that one Dark Brotherhood questline. Oh, blast. Looks like these are just the workers. Our perk that slows down time if I'm blocking and they're power attacking doesn't. I don't know if that's working. Like we do have to be blocking, so maybe that blocked detection just isn't going well. Okay, we're up to 50 block, which seems like a useful number. Reduce elemental damage. That seems like a perk worth having. Cool. Just take a quick perusal of some of our most used skills, see if there's anything we really want. I think we're leveling up at a nice slow pace. I have it the leveling turned down a little bit, so doing all right. Muffled movement. Those could be useful, but I don't think we have the perks to get all of them right now. Okay, I think that'll do for now. Anything in restoration? Inspire nearby living allies. That would be great if I were healed 5 points per second, but I don't think that includes me. And magicka regeneration would be great, but we're not really using magicka at the moment. Yet another save in the Arcanex, because I think this is seeming like it's the final area in this particular quest. At least that's where we're expecting Orkendor to be, or Chendor. I think I like having the CH as a notch. The Keeper. The Keeper's dead. Not sure what it's keeping. I guess these machines. No. No, Keeper of the Dead. Oh no. Afflicted, there's a child here. Brought a child in here? Okay. Don't join a crazy cult. And if you do, don't have kids. A pile of burned bodies. I think the Keeper was planning on turning them into a pile of burned bodies too. I mean, yes, they're riddled with plague. I guess that's what you have to do, but hopefully the plague doesn't escape this place. I'm starting to second guess my decision to allow that one woman to leave. Looks like it might be our boss battle. We'll see if we can even sneak attack him. Lame. I was wondering if you have any unique dialogue options. Maybe I should check. What's wrong with his hands? Oh, is this a missing mesh or something? These brown gloves. I'm curious if he has any dialogue. You know, I have the save right here. Let's find out. Like I said, I've only done this once. It's a long time ago.
Is someone there?
No. No unique dialogue. Okay, the teleporting bit was interesting. Well, that did the job just the same. Absorb health dagger, not bad. I suppose we'll need this key. We won't be able to carry all that, of course, so we'll have to put back some things. I don't think we'll need another one of these. Alright. What is the Blessing of Periody? Blessing of Periody. Resist disease. Great. Looks like we'll have to be reporting back to our Taskmaster. The Lord Periody. Is he supposed to teleport up here during some of the fight? That could be annoying and interesting. Oh, okay, good. That was the exit door we marked out earlier. And there's Faust, looking kind of noticeable up there on the bluff. I didn't know he'd be that easy to spot. Maybe I wouldn't have left him there then, but looks like he's fine. Let's see if there's an easy way to climb up to him this direction. I think easy might be a little bit of a stretch, but doable. So I would definitely like to get this business with Periody over. And empty out some of our inventory. Yeah, it'll feel good to have some of this stuff out of our inventory. Much better. Down to half our carry weight. Alright, Frost, we just gotta find our way back to the shrine in the dark and rain. I think I would like to do that before continuing north. Yeah, we'll be heading to Rime Rock Burrow next. Is that the shrine up on the hill? Perhaps. think I do remember it being in a clump of trees. That might be the clump of trees. Yes, this looks right. Let's catch the clean. A bed. Yes, indeed. All right, Periety, we have accomplished your task.
Well done, mortal.
Oh, this is a cool choice.
All things are in their order, and Orchendor roams the pits. His betrayal will be punished, and your obedience is rewarded.
And the afflicted, the one that's left.
Did you leave any alive? The afflicted are mere vessels for my blessing. It will spread to others through their touch and my own. Another
mistake made.
overseer will replace Orchendor when the time comes. For now, all is cleansed and ordered.
Perhaps we should not have left that one woman alive, but she wanted to leave the cult, and hopefully she takes that chance. And now?
Go, seek your fate. I will be watching, and perhaps we will meet again afterwards.
Don't like how he says that. Very well, goodbye.
Embrace order and hard truth, mortal. Goodbye.
Whoa. Okay, Frost. I'm worn out. Let's see what we've got here. Spellbreaker blocking creates an impenetrable ward. Impenetrable, eh? We'll see about that. And we have it as light armor. It does look... I know Dwarven stuff is usually heavy, but it does look like a light armor shield, doesn't it? Let's try that on. Oh, is the ward not showing up? I saw it a minute ago. Go. Oh, right, because I don't have it hotkeyed properly. Okay, I will have to re-hotkey it either now or between episodes, because this might be our stopping point for the night. We can try to find, I think I will, between episodes, just try to find that sleeping spot with the Frost Troll, Dead Forsworn. Sleep through the night, and then in the morning we will be heading north to Rybrock Burrow. But I think we will leave that for next episode. I may, in fact, try to stream again tonight, so keep an eye out for that, but for now I need to get dinner. So, thanks y'all for watching. Hope you enjoyed me visiting this quest that I haven't played in a very long time. Got a cool reward for our build. Having a magic blocking shield is excellent. Since we're doing light armor shield. And I hope to see you all next time. Keep an eye on the channel page for our schedule. Goodbye until then.